The television show Dayspring celebrates 41 years on local television and 41 years in media for Redemption Ministries Reverend Benedict Pastor Baptiste. The local televangelist detailed the compelling story of his journey over the past 41 years. A revelation from the Lord on the way home from work and a conversation between young congregants 3 years later reignited a calling from God.
It was passing up the morn. I saw this building, and it was a war. It wasn't torn, it was a war building with bricks, and on it was written SLTV. I remember that. And while I passed, in my spirit, a voice said, "You are going to be on television to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ." One of the young men said, "You know, Pastor, I was just telling Brother Brown, maybe one day our pastor himself could be on TV." Bam! It was like light broke through the dark, and the dawn of a new era blighted my whole spirit. I remembered when I saw that, when I heard that voice, inner voice, and by the time it was weekend, I knew I had to be on television.
The early days of Dayspring and all the effort that went into producing the show, though tumultuous, created some lasting memories for the Reverend.
During those years, I have recorded with a number of media houses. I must say a very special congratulations and greetings to Mr. Dave Samuels, who was a great mentor. Dave, if you're listening, and you will, because I'll be talking to you about your preparation, his training. In those days, we had Dave Samuels' production at the morn. It was a class, and I got a lot of training from him, a lot of preparation. People like Dove's production, and the list goes on, like they would say, too numerous to mention.
Through it all, Baptiste says it is his goal to keep Dayspring running for the good of the people of St. Lucia, and teases a month-long activity list to celebrate the momentous milestone.
And it has been a real experience, hard work, determination, tenacity, courage, strength in the midst of financial challenges. The vision was to keep Dayspring alive for the good of the people of St. Lucia, and today I celebrate. In fact, for the entire month of June, I call it Redemption Ministries Media Celebration Month.
Pastor Ben also expressed his vision for his ministry in the years to come.
The future of Dayspring is going to be what I call a revelation of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Now, Pastor Ben, what do you mean by that? Basically, we have learned and have been taught of Jesus Christ of Nazareth primarily, specifically from a spiritual perspective. And what do you mean by spiritual perspective? We've been taught, learned, and know of Jesus as God. Certainly, definitely, yes, he is God. However, when Jesus came to earth, he did not use his divinity. In fact, he was not on earth as God. He was on earth as man. That's what the future of Dayspring will include. Educating people on the real man. And reason primarily in closing is because unless people understand it was a real man who nails were pierced in his hand, who felt the pain of the nails, they could never appreciate. They must know who he was before they know who he is.
Redemption Ministries on Sunday, June 5, 1983, aired their first episode of Dayspring, and despite many challenges faced and media house switches, the televangelical program is still going strong, sharing God's message to viewers in the comfort of their homes. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.